My child, remain open, remain grounded, remain intentional. These are not small things. These are the very qualities that protect you in ways you cannot always see. More than strength, more than knowledge, more than control. These quiet qualities guard your path. My beloved, as you continue listening to these words, I want you to slow down within yourself. Let your attention become soft, yet steady, because attention is not just focus, it is creation. The way you receive this moment will determine how deeply it transforms you. Right now, something sacred is happening within you. Your soul is beginning to understand things that once felt distant, things that once seemed too complex, too hidden, too far beyond your reach, and yet now they are becoming clear. This new awareness is not temporary. It is forming a new foundation inside you, and from this moment forward, it will influence every step you take. My child, there is a shift happening inside you. Not loud, not dramatic, but real. A quiet awakening is rising within your spirit. It is teaching you how to see beyond appearances. It is helping you recognize truth beneath what is shown on the surface. You are beginning to feel when something aligns with your purpose, and when something quietly pulls you away from it. This clarity will become your protection, not because life will stop testing you, but because now you will see clearly enough to respond wisely. My beloved, very soon, you will begin to notice something different in your daily life. Situations will arise, not big, overwhelming challenges, but small, simple moments that may seem ordinary, yet they will carry quiet decisions within them. You will be given opportunities to choose patience instead of reaction, wisdom instead of assumption, observation instead of judgment. And these moments will not announce themselves. They will come quietly. And how you respond in these small moments will shape your future in ways you cannot yet imagine. Because destiny is not only built in life-changing decisions, it is built in the unnoticed ones. Every thought you allow to stay in your mind, every word you choose to speak, every action you take without thinking, they are all shaping the direction your life is moving toward. My child, your inner world is more powerful than your outer environment. What you carry within you eventually becomes what you experience around you, so be mindful. Be aware, because your thoughts are not just thoughts. They are seeds, and what you plant today, you will live tomorrow. My beloved, you have reached a new stage in your life, a stage where self-awareness is no longer optional. It becomes your greatest teacher. Before, you reacted quickly. Before, emotions led your actions. Before, confusion often followed your decisions. But now, something is different. Now you pause. Now you observe. Now you begin to understand what you feel instead of being controlled by it. And this is growth. Real growth does not shout. It does not demand attention. It appears quietly in the way you think, in the way you respond, in the way you choose peace over reaction. My child, emotional maturity is forming inside you. And this maturity will protect you from situations that once caused pain, confusion, and regret. You will still feel emotions, but you will no longer be ruled by them. You will begin to understand them, and understanding creates freedom. My beloved, there will be moments when you feel uncertain, moments where you question yourself, moments where clarity feels just out of reach. But listen carefully. Uncertainty is not weakness. It is a sign that you are evolving. It means you are no longer blindly following old patterns. It means you are thinking deeper. It means you are searching for truth instead of comfort. And through this process, you will discover something powerful. You will discover yourself, your strength, your wisdom, your ability to stand firm even when things feel unclear. My child, trust your path. even when it does not make sense, even when you cannot see the full picture, because there is guidance walking beside you. Even now, you may not always recognize it, but it is there, gently redirecting you, quietly protecting you, leading you away from harm and toward growth. My beloved, do not rush your transformation. Do not try to become everything overnight, because real change, lasting change, happens slowly. It shapes your character. It deepens your understanding. It strengthens your intuition. It prepares you for opportunities you cannot yet see. And when those opportunities arrive, you will be ready. My child, understand this deeply. Protection does not always look like prevention. Sometimes it looks like redirection. There will be moments when something does not go the way you expected. Plans will change. People will leave. Doors will close. And in those moments, you may feel confused, even disappointed. But later, you will understand. You will see that what left was not meant to stay. You will realize that what changed was protecting your peace. My beloved, as you continue forward, I ask you to remain balanced. Keep your heart open. Keep your mind alert. Keep your spirit calm, because balance creates harmony, and harmony attracts the right outcomes into your life. My child, your awareness has already begun changing your future, even if you cannot see it yet. Even if nothing around you looks different right now, something has shifted. And one day, you will look back at this very moment, and you will feel grateful. Grateful that you paused, grateful that you listened, grateful that you chose to become conscious instead of continuing on autopilot. My beloved, walk forward with confidence. Not because everything is clear, but because you are guided, you are protected, you are supported, and everything unfolding right now is shaping you into the person you were always meant to become. My child, as this journey continues, let gratitude rise within you, because even listening to this message has already shifted something unseen. What once stood ahead as a heavy outcome is now weakening. What once held power is beginning to dissolve. Not because of force, but because awareness entered the situation. And awareness carries light. And light transforms everything it touches. My beloved, you are beginning to feel a new kind of calm inside you. Not because life has suddenly become perfect, but because you have changed. And when your inner world transforms, your outer world begins to follow. Situations rearrange, opportunities appear, doors open, not by chance, but by alignment. My child, soon you will notice something surprising. Moments where you would have reacted before, but now you pause. You observe. You respond with clarity. And even you will be surprised by your own growth. This is who you are becoming. Someone who protects their peace. Someone who moves with intention. Someone who chooses wisely, even in small moments. And those small moments will build a powerful future. My child, as you remain present in this moment, something gentle yet powerful is continuing to unfold inside you. You may not be able to fully explain it. You may not have the words for it yet, but you can feel it. A quiet calm, a steady clarity, a sense that something within you has changed. And you are right, because transformation does not always begin on the outside. It begins within. My beloved, the peace you are beginning to feel is not coming from your surroundings. It is rising from within you. And this is important for you to understand, because when peace comes from within, nothing outside of you can easily take it away. Before, your peace depended on circumstances, on how people treated you, on how situations unfolded, on whether things went your way or not. But now, you are stepping into a different level of awareness. Now, your peace is becoming internal, stable, rooted, untouchable. My child, when your inner world transforms, your outer world must respond. It has no choice, because life mirrors your state of being. And now, your state is shifting. You are no longer reacting the same way. You are no longer thinking the same way. You are no longer allowing the same things to disturb your spirit. And because of that, everything around you will begin to adjust. My beloved, you will soon notice subtle changes. Not dramatic at first, but meaningful. Conversations will feel lighter. Tension will dissolve more quickly. Situations that once overwhelmed you will now feel manageable. And this will not happen by accident. It will happen because your energy has changed. Because you now carry understanding instead of confusion. Clarity instead of chaos. Awareness instead of reaction. My child, do not underestimate quiet transformation. It is more powerful than sudden change. Because what grows slowly lasts longer. And what forms within you now will stay with you. My beloved, there may still be moments where old emotions try to rise. Moments where you feel pulled toward familiar reactions. But now, something is different. Now, you are aware. And awareness breaks cycles. It interrupts patterns. It gives you a choice. Before, you reacted without thinking. Now you notice. Before, you followed emotion. Now you understand it. And in that space between feeling and reaction, you gain power. Real power. The power to choose. My child, as you continue evolving, your relationships will begin to change. Not because you are forcing them to, but because you are no longer the same person within them. And when you change, everything connected to you must also change. My beloved, some connections will become stronger, more honest, more peaceful, more understanding, because your energy now invites clarity instead of conflict. You will listen differently. You will speak more gently. You will respond with intention instead of impulse. And people will feel that, even if they cannot explain it. They will feel safe around you, understood, at ease. My child, other relationships may begin to shift in a different way. Some may become distant. Some may feel less aligned. Some may naturally fade. And I know, this part is not always easy because you care, because you value connection, because you do not want to lose people. But listen carefully. Not every connection is meant to continue into your next level. Some people were part of your past growth, but not part of your future peace. And letting go does not mean you are losing something. It means you are making space. Space for healthier connections. Space for deeper understanding. Space for relationships that match who you are becoming. My beloved, you may soon find yourself wanting to express things you once kept inside. Truths you avoided. Feelings you buried. Words you held back. And this is not happening by accident. It is part of your growth, because honesty creates clarity, and clarity heals. My child, when you speak with love, even difficult conversations become softer. Even uncomfortable truths become healing. And even misunderstandings begin to dissolve. Do not be afraid to express yourself, because your voice carries more power than your silence ever did. My beloved, there will be moments when the past tries to return, not as something new, but as something familiar. Old habits, old reactions, old ways of thinking. They may whisper to you. They may feel comfortable. They may try to convince you that nothing has changed. But you know better now, because familiarity does not mean alignment. Just because something feels known does not mean it is meant for you anymore. My child, every time you choose differently, you break a cycle. Every time you pause instead of reacting, you create a new path. Every time you respond with awareness instead of habit, you strengthen your inner authority. And this is how transformation becomes permanent. not through one big decision, but through many small conscious choices. My beloved, healing is not about becoming perfect. It is not about never making mistakes. It is not about controlling every thought or emotion. Healing is about becoming aware. It is about noticing, understanding, choosing better, little by little. My child, life will still present challenges. That will not change. But how you face them? That has already changed. Before, you faced challenges with fear. Now you face them with curiosity. Before, you reacted with panic. Now you respond with intention. Before, you felt overwhelmed. Now you feel aware. And this shift changes everything. My beloved, your future is already beginning to open. Not all at once, but step by step. You will encounter opportunities that feel aligned, people who understand you deeply, moments that expand your perspective, experiences that bring peace instead of confusion. And all of this is unfolding because of one decision, the decision to become aware. My child, trust the timing of your life. Nothing is too early. Nothing is too late. Everything is arriving at the exact moment your spirit is ready to receive it. My beloved, continue moving forward with confidence, because the path is no longer hidden from you. It is unfolding beneath your feet, guided by clarity, protected by intention, supported by unseen forces that are working in your favor. My child, one day you will tell your story, not from pain, but from wisdom. You will speak about how awareness saved you, how guidance redirected you, how listening changed everything. And when you tell that story, it will not just inspire others. It will remind you of how far you have come. My beloved, continue walking gently. Speak kindly. Think clearly, because these simple actions are shaping a powerful future for you. Your life is unfolding beautifully. Even now, even in uncertainty, every step you take carries purpose. My child, stay open, because guidance is not finished with you yet. It will continue to arrive in unexpected ways, at unexpected moments, exactly when you need it. My beloved, you are becoming exactly who you were meant to be. My child, before you move forward, pause with me right here. Do not rush this moment, because what I'm about to reveal carries a weight that goes beyond ordinary understanding. And if you are still listening right now, it is not by accident. It means something within you recognized this message. It means your spirit felt something familiar, something important. So stay here. Breathe slowly. Let your heart remain open, because this moment matters. My beloved, if you felt a quiet pull to continue listening, that was not random. That was recognition. That was your spirit sensing protection. And before we go any further, make a quiet decision within yourself that you will return to this kind of guidance whenever you feel uncertain. Because messages like this do not appear by chance. They appear when something is shifting. They appear when something needs your attention. They appear when your future is asking you to stay awake. If you feel led in this moment, share this message with someone who needs it. By sharing, you become a vessel of blessing, and what you release to others will return multiplied into your own life. My child, I speak to you now with calm, but with seriousness, because something is forming around your life. Not to scare you, but to prepare you. Not to harm you, but to awaken you. There is a situation developing, quietly, subtly, without noise, and it is moving faster than you realize. My beloved, you have already felt it. Those moments when your thoughts would not settle. Those times when something felt slightly off, even when everything looked normal. That was not fear. That was awareness. And now, I confirm what you felt, because heaven does not warn without reason. If this message is speaking directly to your spirit, type Amen in the comments below. Let this be your agreement with what God is revealing and your activation into divine protection. My child, listen carefully. What is ahead is not about punishment. It is about choice, because even the direction of a storm can change if someone acts in time. And right now, you are standing in that moment, a moment where your attention becomes protection, where your awareness becomes a shield, where your decisions become the difference between peace and regret. And my beloved, I know you have faced challenges before. You have endured difficult moments. You have overcome things that once felt impossible. But this situation is different, not because it is stronger, but because it is quieter. It hides in normal routines, in familiar conversations, in comfortable habits. And that is what makes it dangerous, because what feels ordinary often escapes your attention. My child, I see patterns forming around you. Small signs, repeated moments, subtle delays, conversations that shift unexpectedly, things that did not happen, that later protected you. These were not coincidences. They were protection. And now, you are being asked to participate in that protection. As you receive this message, take a moment to like this video. This simple act is a step of faith that aligns your spirit with divine guidance and accelerates the breakthrough unfolding in your life. My beloved, there is something you have been avoiding, a decision, a conversation, a truth. You felt it before, you noticed it, but you chose to delay it. And that delay has allowed confusion to grow quietly. But listen carefully. Clarity today can prevent pain tomorrow. And that is why you are hearing this now. My child, you may think waiting will make things easier. You may believe that silence will protect you. You may hope that things will resolve on their own. But in this moment, waiting creates distance. Silence creates misunderstanding. Avoidance creates outcomes you cannot control. And I do not want that for you. My beloved, courage now prevents tears later. Speaking now prevents regret later. Choosing now protects your future. If you feel the urgency of this moment, declare it in the comments. I choose awareness. Let this be your conscious decision to step out of confusion and into clarity. My child, do not fear honest conversations. Do not fear gentle confrontation, because truth spoken with love heals more than silence ever could. I know you are thinking about how others may react. I know you are worried about discomfort. But understand this: silence has never protected a heart from pain. Only truth can do that. Subscribe now as an act of obedience to the guidance you are receiving. Staying connected to these messages will keep you aligned with the new season God is leading you into. My beloved, this moment is not fixed. The outcome is not decided. The future is still open. And that is your blessing. Because it means you can still choose differently. You can still act. You can still shift the direction of what is coming. My child, your spirit already knows what to do. You have felt it. You have sensed it. You have heard that quiet inner voice. Now, trust it. Not the noise around you, not the fear within you, but the calm knowing deep inside you. That voice has never led you wrong. If you trust the guidance within you, type Amen right now. Let your faith speak louder than your fear. My beloved, I do not want you to look back on this moment with regret. I do not want you to say, I knew, but I did nothing. Because regret is heavier than effort, and the pain of inaction lasts longer than the discomfort of doing what is right. My child, look around your life carefully. Your relationships, your environment, your routines. Something needs adjustment. And deep inside, you already know what it is. If this message is opening your eyes, like this video as a declaration that you are stepping into clarity, and allowing divine order to take place in your life. My beloved, your intuition is not anxiety, it is awareness. It is wisdom waking up inside you. So do not ignore it, do not silence it, do not push it away, because those feelings are messages, and they are guiding you toward safety, toward peace, toward alignment. My child, sometimes heaven whispers instead of shouting, because whispers require closeness, and you are close enough to hear right now. Subscribe and remain connected. This is not just content, it is confirmation, direction, and covering for the season you are stepping into. My beloved, what is ahead can still be changed. One honest word, one conscious decision, one brave step. That is all it takes. And that step begins within you. My child, you are not alone. You are guided, you are supported, you are protected, even now. My beloved, stay present. Do not become distracted. Because awareness in this moment protects your future. My child, slow down today. Think before reacting, pause before speaking, observe before deciding, and watch how peace begins to replace confusion. If you are choosing peace over confusion today, type Amen in the comments and seal this moment with your faith. My beloved, you deserve peaceful days, not restless nights filled with regret. And your choices today will shape your emotions tomorrow. My child, trust your instincts. They are sharper now, more refined, more accurate, and they are guiding you for a reason. My beloved, you are being given something rare, a chance to change direction before impact. Many never receive this, but you did, because you are ready. Like this video as a sign that you are accepting divine correction and allowing your path to be realigned in your favor. My child, receive this moment with gratitude, not fear, because fear clouds your vision, but gratitude sharpens your awareness. My beloved, your future self is watching this moment, hoping you choose wisely, and I know you will. My child, stay with me just a little longer. Because what is happening now is not just understanding, it is alignment. Something inside you is settling, something is becoming clear. And even if you cannot explain it fully, you can feel it. A quiet strength, a steady awareness, a calm certainty that you are no longer the same person who began listening. And that is because you are not. My beloved, the moment you choose awareness, everything begins to reorganize. Not always instantly, not always visibly, but powerfully, deeply, accurately. Because alignment does not force change. It allows the right changes to happen naturally. My child, the situation that once held weight over your future is already losing its strength. Not because it disappeared on its own, but because you became aware of it. And awareness carries light. And light removes what darkness tries to hide. My beloved, from this moment forward, you will begin to notice something beautiful. Situations that once felt heavy will feel lighter. Decisions that once felt confusing will feel clearer. Emotions that once overwhelmed you will now pass through you without control. And this is not coincidence. This is alignment. My child, your presence will begin to change environments. You will walk into places and feel calm. You will speak and bring clarity. You will listen and create understanding. Because when you are aligned, you become a source of peace for others. My beloved, continue to observe your inner world, because your thoughts are now more intentional. Your emotions are now more balanced. Your reactions are now more conscious. And this is how mastery begins. Not by controlling everything, but by understanding yourself. If you feel this shift happening within you, type Amen in the comments. Let this be your confirmation that you are stepping into alignment and divine order. My child, there may still be moments where doubt tries to return. Moments where old thoughts whisper familiar fears. But now, You are not the same. Now, you recognize those thoughts. Now, you question them. Now, you choose differently, and every time you do, you strengthen your new path. My beloved, your awareness has become your protection. Your clarity has become your guide. Your intention has become your shield. And because of this, what once could have reached you will now pass by you. My child, your future is no longer shaped by unconscious patterns. It is now shaped by conscious decisions. And this changes everything. Because when you live with awareness, you no longer repeat what once hurt you. You no longer walk into what once drained you. You no longer stay where you no longer belong. My beloved, the days ahead will reveal the results of what you chose today. You will see how one decision prevented unnecessary pain, how one conversation brought unexpected peace, how one moment of awareness changed an entire outcome. And when you see it, you will understand the power you carry. Subscribe as a commitment to your growth and your alignment. This is not just following a channel. It is choosing to stay connected to the voice guiding you into your next level. My child, your life is not random. Nothing you experienced was wasted. Every lesson shaped you. Every delay protected you. Every redirection guided you. And now, everything is coming together. My beloved, trust what is unfolding, even if it still feels incomplete, because what is incomplete is still in progress, and progress is still movement, and movement leads to fulfillment. If you believe your life is aligning for something greater, like this video as an act of faith that your breakthrough is already in motion, my child, continue to move gently. Do not rush. Do not force. Do not doubt the process, because what is meant for you is already finding its way to you. My beloved, your intuition is now stronger than ever. Trust it, follow it, honor it, because it will continue to guide you beyond what logic can see. My child, relationships will continue to adjust, some growing deeper, some becoming distant, and both are necessary because your life is making space for what truly belongs. If you are ready to let go of what no longer aligns and step fully into your purpose, type Amen below and declare your new season. My beloved, you are no longer walking blindly. You are walking consciously, and conscious steps lead to peaceful destinations. My child, there will be moments ahead that confirm everything you are feeling right now. Moments where you pause and realize, I made the right choice. And in those moments, peace will replace doubt, clarity will replace confusion, and gratitude will replace fear. Subscribe and stay aligned. Your obedience to stay connected will keep you covered, guided, and strengthened in the days ahead. My beloved, never forget this truth. You are supported beyond what you can see. You are guided beyond what you can understand. You are protected beyond what you can imagine. And every step you take with awareness activates that protection. My child, walk forward with confidence, not because everything is perfect, but because you are prepared. My beloved, your future has already begun shifting. Not tomorrow, not later, but now. Like this video as a declaration that you are choosing awareness over fear, clarity over confusion, and alignment over distraction. My child, before you leave this moment, take one deep breath. Let everything you have heard settle inside you, because this was not just a message. This was a turning point. My beloved, you were not brought here by accident. You were guided, because something needed to shift, and it did. My child, carry this awareness with you, into your decisions, into your conversations, into your thoughts, because awareness is not something you visit, it is something you live. My beloved, your life is precious. Your path is meaningful. Your future is protected, as long as you remain conscious. Subscribe and commit to this path of awareness. Your consistency in staying connected will secure your alignment with the season God is bringing you into. Share this message with someone who needs it. When you extend this word to others, you multiply the favor over your own life and become a channel of blessing. My child, thank you for listening. Your openness has already changed something unseen. My beloved, return whenever you need guidance, because heaven speaks to those who choose to listen. Go forward now, with wisdom, with awareness, with peace, and watch how every storm softens before it reaches you.